Let the sunshine in today at Minute Maid Park. They're going to need it. Astros taking on the Rangers in Game 2 of the ALCS. Yes, they lost it yesterday by the score of 2-0, but today is a brand new day. It's a beautiful Monday out here today, folks. The weather is just great. If you don't do anything else, walk outside of your door and just sniff the air. It is absolutely gorgeous. We have Chelsea, we have Ruben, and we have Backstage Dave. So good to see all of you this morning. And I know you guys want to get started. Chelsea, we'll start with you. I believe you're out and about. And so, wait a minute. Chelsea's in studio.
Yes.
So, wait a second. Before we go to the beautiful Chelsea.
I was in the studio.
She is out and about. Okay,
now.
okay. That's what I thought. That's what, okay. Okay, so you are out and about. So, Chelsea, tell us.
Yes.
I thought you were, but I lost it there for a sec. So, where are you today?
So, Nate, this is a very special story I've been waiting to do. Finally, we're able to make it happen today. I'm at Outspoken Beauty. We got Julia Sanchez, who is the eyebrow queen. So the story is really about helping, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, helping cancer patients and those who have conquered cancer to get that confidence back. A lot of times when we talk about hair loss, it's all about the hair on the head, but also a lot of people may not realize they often lose their eyebrows, hair all over their bodies when they go through chemotherapy. So Julia is an eyebrow specialist. So tell us a little bit about the process that you've been using this is for cancer patients, whoever comes in.
Cancer patients, alopecia patients, people who just had sparse eyebrows or just want a fuller eyebrow. So it's for everybody, oily skin, normal skin, dry skin. It's not set, but for cancer patients, I do have a special place in my heart for cancer patients. I just want to be able to give back to them. I, at the age of 33, had my own breast cancer scare where the doctor found masses in my breast, but praise God, they were, benign. But I've been there where you're scared. You have to set that appointment. They're telling you to come in. You have to put that gown on. You have to, be put on that machine and wait for results. So I've definitely been there, and this is my way of just kind of giving back.
Yeah, and it's just so important. Like, a lot of us often spend a lot of time on our eyebrows in the morning to get that makeup right because it's just framing the face. So tell people about the process. It's like a 3-hour process to get this done, right?
So, yes, absolutely. It's a 3-hour process. You come in. I work together with all of my clients to see exactly how they want their brows. Yes, I go based off of the face shape. But I also go based off of, if the client has hair or if they want them thinner or thicker or however they want them. I work with my clients, to give them the brows that they want because it's going to be on their face for 3+ years.
And one of your clients, Miss Ollie Easter here. Okay, so I hate that we weren't able to get your whole story during the 9 a.m., but I want to backtrack a little bit and talk about your breast cancer journey.
Right. I was diagnosed on February 12th, actually, 2014, and the doctor called me and said, gave me my results, and one of my attorneys said, you're going to MD Anderson. Anyway, I can remember a tear coming down my eye, but then I went to my appointment, and then I had to have some more testing. It's so important, if I can say anything, if you get a diagnosis of cancer or anything, always get a second opinion because that's your right. People can tell you have this, but you need to get a second opinion because once I went somewhere else, they were like, no, it's this. And so I didn't have to have a double mastectomy. I had a lumpectomy, a reconstructive surgery. But there was a component in my body, they called it Ki-67, which means nothing to me, but it caused me to have chemo for 5 months. And the process you go through, when they remove the cancer, you don't even know. I could tell before my breath. I was walking one day and I went to the parking lot. I couldn't catch my breath. But in any event, I just learned I got to do this, and people are in your ear telling you what to do. You're getting emails, do this, go here, go here. Even family members, because you have to console your family as well. people are supposed to call you, encouraging you, and some people, you find out who your friends are too, because sometimes when people hear the word cancer, they don't know how to react, and they scatter.
Okay.
And so I knew that, okay, God's going to get me through this in the natural. I will do what I do in the natural and let God do the rest. And whether I win or whether I live or die, I still win, or I have won. Okay. So in any event, so before I could start chemo, I had to have another surgery to have skin grafts put on, my skin. And then I had a port implanted. And then I started chemo May of 2014.
And how long was that whole treatment journey? And when did you find out you were cancer-free?
I went 5 months of chemo, and then I took a break because I went 3 times a week, and then I had to do radiation every day. But I would go to work, and I would leave for my radiation. During chemo, I was working, but I knew that I had to, I would, put mandarin oranges, kale, because food, you were surviving. You were eating to live. You weren't living to eat. Okay. And I had to, took vitamins. Your body goes through so many changes. And once again, you have to be kind to yourself.
Yeah.
You have to be kind to yourself, because when you're used to being, independent, strong, you have to let other people help you. Yes. Friends come in from out of town, family members, they just came in and just sort of took over. And, the negative thoughts are already in your mind, like, you're not going to make this. But, I just did what I had to do to live. And then I'm now raising my granddaughter, and I had my granddaughter during that time.
Nice.
So
anyway. It's 9 years cancer-free
9 years as of October the 11th.
Okay, all right. And we showed a little bit of the process of you getting your brows done during the show. They look incredible. Julie, really quickly, we got to go, but I want to get in that you are doing something for cancer survivors and patients.
Yes. So for breast cancer survivors, I am offering basically a free service. You just have to make the deposit. It's the first 20 people. You can go straight to my website, www.theoutspokenbeauty.com, and make your appointment with me. Send me your story to the Outspoken Beauty. I have my email address as well, and I'm doing that for the first 20 breast cancer survivors.
All right, and I'll repost that as well at Chelsea Fox 26. All right, Nate, I'm gonna send it back to you.
All right, Chelsea, thank you very much. All right, a very, very touching story there, and certainly appreciate you sharing that with us. No question about it. That's a good one. All right, let's keep it moving now. Let's go to Ruben. Ruben, how are you, man? I know where you are. You're at the 8th Wonder. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, sir. We are at 8th Wonder. Nate, it feels like an eternity since you and I were together. But hey, here's the deal, man. If you do not have a ticket to the game, and you're like, I want to be among my people, Astros fans, 8th Wonder Brewery, the watch party's here. I've got Ben, he's the CEO here. What time are the doors and what's going to be going on today?
Yeah, we open at noon. We're going to be having one heck of a watch party. We've got new TVs, we've got 16 beers on tap, we've got over 6 THC seltzers, and we've got 42,000 square feet of fun in the back. Come join us.
It's going to be a party, man. I love this. And guys, I know that if you're familiar with 8th Wonder, you know they've always represented our Houston sports team since day one. It doesn't matter if that's the Cougars, the Astros, the Rockets, doesn't matter. So you're familiar with the OG Dome Phone. This is a brand new look.
It is. Yeah, we're really excited to bring this to consumers and kind of show the next chapter of 8th Wonder. The team did a really great job, as you can see. It's got a pop.
I love it.
It's exciting.
I love it, man. I love it. And there's a lot to do down here, guys. If you haven't been to 8th Wonder, this is definitely a place to enjoy yourself during a ball game. So let me ask you this. You said doors are at noon. Mm-hmm. What's the cover charge?
No cover charge.
What? Free?
Come on.
Free to come in.
Come on in.
Get your party
Join
on.
us.
Get your orange on. Grab your neighbors. Get on down here. Have a good time. And again, as he said, if beer's not your thing, lots of these groovy little seltzers. You can get some little THC if you want some. Different, all sorts of stuff here. Whatever makes you happy, man. Whatever's going to put you in the mood to cheer on an Astros win. It happens here. Ben, thanks for taking the time, man. Thanks for getting up early.
Really
you guys do an
appreciate
excellent job, as always. 8th Wonder Brewery, right down the street from Minute Maid Park. Get on down here and go Astros.
Thank you, Ruben. That's good stuff, man. Good, clean stuff. And Ruben, I love the way he does his live shots on the after show. He is right to the point. All right, let's keep it going now. Backstage Dave, where are you today, man? Are you at the studio today, Backstage Dave?
Yes, sir. I am on the set. And Nate, I have something really, really cool to tell everyone and you. I love wrestling, and you and I have talked wrestling in the past. Tomorrow morning, in studio, 9 o'clock hour, wrestling Hall of Fame. Mark Henry. Dude, Mark Henry's going to be here.
Mark Henry.
Yeah.
So Mark Henry is from Jasper, if I'm correct.
Yes, I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Years ago, when I worked at Channel 12, the ABC affiliate in Beaumont, we drove all the way to Jasper to do a feature story on the great Mark Henry, who at the time was an Olympic weightlifter.
Yes, two-time Olympian.
Powerlifter. I'm sorry. He was an Olympic powerlifter, and I saw him recently, and I'm a little jealous that I'm not going to be in the stage with you, Dave, to share that moment. Go ahead and tell us about it.
Okay, so the AEW. I like WWE, and of course we have WWE here on Fox on Friday nights. SmackDown Friday nights. But AEW is another league that I watch. Semi Guevara from Houston, trained under Booker T, a friend of mine. I'm name dropping, watch your feet. Is a huge star on there. But Mark Henry, they have an event happening in Rosenberg Wednesday night, and I may go. I'm seriously thinking about going because I just love watching it live. But he's going to be in town wrestling with the rest of the AEW lineup, and so he's going to give us a preview tomorrow morning in studio. And we're going to ask so many questions. I am a massive fan of Mark Henry. But yeah, he's a two-time Olympian. He's a Hall of Famer in WWE. Now he's with the AEW. And, dude, I can't wait. And you know, I may talk a little Astros with him as well. And speaking of the Astros, Nate, real quick, look, we're going to be fine. I still think we're going to win the series. I know we're going to win the series. I just think the Rangers were just a better team last night. We're going to wake up. We're going to be fine this afternoon. Of course, the entire city of Houston will be watching, along with myself, just glued to the set here on Fox 26. Then we go close it out. Maybe lose one in Dallas so that we can come back and close it out here in H-Town and go to the World Series. But I think we're going to be okay, Nate. We're going to wake up. We're not going to lose again like we did yesterday. It just doesn't happen with this team. We're here for a reason. We're the defending champs for a reason. And tonight or this afternoon is going to be a completely different team, a different story. I'm confident. We're not going to be bummed. 7-game series. We're going to be okay. I think the Rangers, and Sally was telling me as she was walking off the set earlier, and Nate, I want to get your thoughts on this. Maybe the Rangers are upset the way that we won the division, and they just came in just blazing. No, for real. That probably, got under their skin, and they said, we're gonna get these guys.
Seattle, it wasn't the Astros' fault. Second, I need to correct myself.
True.
It wasn't Jasper. I got a couple of cities mixed up. It was Silsbee. Mark Henry is from Silsbee. So that's where he's actually from. And I can't wait to hear your interview.
You're right.
I probably have about 10 or 15
I'm looking it up right now
for him
about Mark.
Alone.
So yeah.
Yeah, he's from Silsbee. He's from Silsbee, not Jasper. There's something else happened in Jasper that we had to go cover. I remember that, but that wasn't
right.
it. Okay.
But Nate, what are your thoughts about the Astros today at 3 o'clock?
Well, I was gonna tell you. Jordan Montgomery was just really good yesterday. He studied the Astros lineup, and when he struck out Yordan Alvarez, I think 3 times, I knew he knew. Yordan Alvarez was swinging at a bunch of breaking balls in the dirt, and that bothered me just a little bit. So I don't know if Nathan Uvalde can do the same thing. He's not that kind of a pitcher. But I tell you what, this guy yesterday, Jordan was just really, really good, man. He really was. Jordan Montgomery was really, really good. So I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen to the Astros. If they lose today, it's going to be a tough road to hoe. to get back here and try to win it, because I'm predicting the Astros to win it in 6. So if they can get it done in 6, that'd be in good shape. You're going to lose a game in the ALCS. Not going to be perfect. And the Rangers aren't going to be perfect in the ALCS either. So it's just a matter of Framber having his way today. I think that's what's going to happen. Astros win today, they go and get 1 or 2 and come back here and close it out.
Completely agree with you. Framber he's fire right now, and he has been, and I'm so confident that's the guy you want on the mound today. I didn't think Justin Verlander did look bad yesterday. Our bats were just cold, and you know.
No, he didn't look bad at all. He didn't look bad at all. He just gave up RBI single and a home run, and that was the 2 runs they needed to win. So that wasn't bad, not at all.
We're gonna be
Dave,
fine.
we gotta get out of here, buddy. You know it's time to go,
Astros,
right?
brother.
Hey, man, I'm going to be with you on that Mark Henry interview, especially since I'm where I am. So I can't wait, man. That's going to be good.
I may keep him after for the after show if I can keep him. We'll see.
Well, we have to find somewhere to go eat because you know he's a big fella. When I interviewed him, he weighed 400 pounds.
I'm in, man.
Okay?
I'm in.
He's a big guy. He's a big guy, man. All right, Daniela Cinderella, Lisa Taylor, Brittany, a.k.a. Busy, Keandra the Sweet One, Barbie Doll Barbie, Jessica the Great Berman, Rico the Suave Jones. Is he back at work yet? The Lion, Gremlin Grad, Kevin 5K Collins, the Chef John Butler, also known as Mr. Meat, Juan, can I get a mic check? Miller, Big Daddy Bradley, Elisa Rashad Snell, Catherine, Texas Tech Grandpa Mark Jenner, Alex What's Up Supco, Randy Pickle Juice, Tilly, Old Miss Maggie, $2 Cheap Todd, the Mayor Dave Lanier, who does not change his pants, does not matter what day of the week it is, nor how cold it is outside, John Chastain, Chris, I drove a green Lamborghini today, Lamborghini. The reason I'm calling the names of these people is because they do such a phenomenal job and they make sure that we stay on the air every day, but mainly it's the way they treat us, and that's what's most important. Y'all have a great Monday. Let's go Astros. Let's get the win. We'll see you tomorrow. Tuesday, we'll be talking about the winning Astros. They're going to win tonight.
Both are beleaguered, brave nations under attack from tyrants and terrorists, and both are determined to protect their independence and